Okay, so get this. You guys sent in a ton of stuff about what's been going down in Salem.
Yeah.
And it's wild. The Alamanes, Kiriakises, Hernandezes, the Blacks.
It's like everybody's got some kind of drama going on.
Exactly. And we're going to deep dive into all of it. But first, can you believe Vivian's back?
Oh, she's always up to something.
Right. Like she's trying to straight up snatch the Kiriakis fortune right out from under everyone.
Yeah, poor Philip's caught in the middle.
Yeah, she's using that whole forged letter thing, you know?
The one claiming it's Victor's last will.
Yeah, like Philip's going to inherit everything.
But he knows it's fake, right?
Oh, girl, he knows. And you know what else?
What?
Vivian was bragging about forging all kinds of stuff. Wills, celebrity pictures, you name it.
Seriously?
Yeah, she's like a one-woman forgery factory.
Well, that's typical Vivian. She's always looking for a shortcut.
Always. But it's putting Philip in a tough spot. Does he play along or tell the truth?
And risk losing everything. That's a tough one.
Especially with Kate right there watching his every move.
Oh, yeah. Kate's got her own agenda.
Oh, totally. She's like low-key working with Vivian.
But then she's also running to the cops behind her back.
Right. It's so messy. Is she protecting Philip or just trying to outsmart Vivian?
Who knows with Kate?
Honestly, it's like she's the queen of playing dirty, and now she's calling out Vivian for doing the same thing.
It's like pot calling the kettle black.
Right. But, okay, hold up. Let's talk about Ray for a sec.
Yeah.
Dude finally woke up.
Yeah, after that crazy coma.
And guess what? He's about to propose to Jada.
Oh, that's sweet.
I know, right? But hold on. There's more. The ring he's going to use.
What about it?
It's a family heirloom. Been passed down for generations.
Wow.
Yeah. But there's a catch. Javi's not too happy about it.
Javi.
Like his cousin, remember? The one who just moved in.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Apparently that ring means a lot to him, too.
Yeah, I can see how that would be awkward.
Totally. It's like you got family history, new relationships, everybody's got feelings.
Blending families is never easy.
Nope. But Rafe's determined to make things work with Jada.
Good for him. It's nice to see some hope in Salem.
Totally. Love finds a way, even in all this craziness.
Speaking of craziness, what's going on with Tate? I heard things are messy with him, too.
Oh, girl, you have no idea. It's a full-blown love triangle.
No way.
He's trying to decide between Holly and Sophia.
Ooh, tough choice.
Right. And to make things worse, Holly just came back to town.
Seriously?
Uh-huh. So now Sophia's heartbroken, Holly's confused, and Tate's stuck in the middle.
Talk about a recipe for disaster.
Right. It's like, who's going to get hurt the most?
It's like one of those daytime talk shows, all the drama.
Exactly. But at least Tate's got Brady for advice.
Oh, yeah, Brady's good at that.
Yeah, he's telling Kate to follow his heart, but, be careful with everyone's feelings.
That's solid advice. But in the end, Tate's going to make his own choice.
And face the consequences.
Exactly. That's how it always goes in Salem.
You said it.
Yeah.
Decisions, drama, and who knows what's next.
Well, that's what keeps us coming back for more.
True that. So, what do you say we take a quick break, and then we'll come back and unpack even more of this Salem madness?
Sounds good to me. So, remember how Kate went running to the cops about Vivian?
Oh, yeah, like snitching her out?
Well, Jada's the one that ended up going after her.
Seriously?
Uh-huh. She went straight to Vivian's room at the Salem Inn.
Like a showdown?
Pretty much.
Oh, man, I bet Vivian was freaking out.
I know, right? But Jada, she didn't mess around. Slapped those cuffs right on her right.
Wait. So is Vivian going to jail now?
Well, that's where things get really crazy. So picture this. Rafe's at home.
Recovering from the coma and everything?
Yeah, he's got that heirloom ring.
Thinking about Jada?
Exactly. And he decides to give her a call.
Oh, no.
And at that exact moment, she's arresting Vivian.
What?
Yeah, talk about bad timing.
So Rafe's on the phone, and what happens?
He hears all this yelling, like Jada and Vivian are fighting.
Oh, my God.
And then
Tell me.
a gunshot.
No!
Yeah, over the phone. Rafe hears a gunshot.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. And the episode ends right there.
Shut up. So we don't know if Jada's okay.
Nope. Total cliffhanger.
I can't believe this. What about Vivian?
No idea. She could be dead. She could be on the run. Who knows?
This is insane. So now what? What about the forged letter?
Well, now that Vivian's been arrested, maybe she'll finally confess.
Maybe. But what about Philip? What's he gonna do?
He's got to decide if he's going to stick with this lie or come clean.
Man, that's a tough one. He could lose everything.
He could. And what about Kate?
Oh, she's in deep too. Playing both sides.
If Vivian talks, Kate's going down with her.
Oh, man, this whole thing is a mess. But wait, what about Gabi?
Oh, she's still heartbroken over Stefan.
I know, it's so sad.
She's holding on to that wedding ring like it's her lifeline.
Yeah, hoping for a miracle.
Meanwhile, Rafe's moving on with Jada.
Totally different approaches to love, right?
You got it. And Javi's trying to help Gabi see the light.
He's a good brother.
He is. He even points out that she's still wearing her ring.
Like a sign, right?
Yeah, maybe deep down she's not ready to let go.
I think you're right. It's hard to let go of love.
It is. But sometimes you gotta move on.
Especially in Salem. So much drama. So little time.
Speaking of drama, what about Tate? He's gotta make a decision.
Oh, yeah. The love triangle. Who's he gonna choose?
Well, he decides to be honest with Holly.
You mean about Sophia?
He tells her everything.
That's gotta hurt.
Oh, it does. Holly's devastated.
Poor girl. Betrayed by her ex and her friend.
Yeah, it's rough. And Tate's feeling guilty.
He should. But at least he tried to do the right thing.
I guess so. But even good intentions can lead to heartbreak in Salem.
You said it. So where does this leave everyone?
Holly's heartbroken, Tate's confused, and Sophia's probably somewhere feeling awful.
What a mess. This episode is crazy.
It is, and we're left hanging, wanting more.
Exactly. Who's gonna survive this?
You know what's interesting about this episode? It's like, even with all this craziness going on, they still give you these little glimpses into the characters, like quiet moments.
Yeah, like behind-the-scenes stuff.
Exactly. Like that scene with Philip and Kate at the pub.
Oh, yeah?
You can tell they've got this deep history.
So much going on between them.
Right. It's
Yeah,
like a whole lot of love and a whole lot of shade.
Totally. So Kate finally admits she lied to Vivian.
And Philip's not even surprised.
Like he already knew.
They both know they're playing with fire.
But they're in it together, you know? Family first.
Always. But now that Vivian's been arrested...
Yeah, what's gonna happen to their little team?
Right. Will Philip finally stand up for himself?
And what about that inheritance?
He's got to decide if he's going to keep chasing it or do things differently.
It's a crossroads for him, for sure.
And we still don't know what happened with that gunshot.
Oh my God, I know. Is Jada okay?
No clue. It's killing me.
And Vivian, she's like a wild card.
Totally. She could be anywhere, doing anything.
She's probably got 10 more schemes up her sleeve.
Oh, definitely. But that's what makes Salem so addictive.
Right. It's like you never know what's going to happen next.
And just when you think you've got it all figured out.
Boom. Another twist.
Exactly. But before we go, we got to talk about Gabi.
Oh yeah, she's on a mission.
She finally decided to confront Stefan.
Like face to face.
Yep. No more hiding, no more hoping.
It's like she's ready to fight for him.
Or finally get some closure.
Either way, it's a big step for her.
It is, taking control of her own story.
That's what I love to see. So what's the verdict?
This episode, it's like a roller coaster.
Ups and downs, twists and turns.
Exactly. We've got heartbreak, we've got hope, and we've got a whole lot of unanswered questions.
Like, will Vivian spill the beans? Will Jada be okay?
And what about Gabi and Stefan? Will they get back together?
So much left hanging. But that's Salem for you.
Always leaving us wanting more.
It's true. So, what's the lesson here?
I think it's that even in a town as crazy as Salem, there's always room for love, second chances, and standing up for what you believe in.
Well said. And until next time, keep your eyes peeled and your ears open, because in Salem, you never know what's coming next.
That's the truth.